Hi, it's Stuart from the Norfolk Honey Company and welcome to another Beekeeping Basics. Today we're at the BBKA Spring Convention at the Harper Adams University and we're going to make a beeline for the trade show. So we've just been to the Maisemore wax exchange lorry and exchanged the rendered wax that I'd prepared earlier in the week. And actually I made quite a miscalculation because we've ended up with 167 sheets of National Super Wired Foundation. So this is the shallow foundation instead of what I thought we were going to get, which was about 85. And I think that's because we paid for the wiring. So you can either have a straight swap or you can actually pay a small amount for the wiring. And that's cost us £32. So we've got a lot of extra wax for our supers, and that's fantastic because now we've got all the wax we need for this coming season. So now we've done our wax exchange, we can pack this away and head off to the trade show area. So we've managed to get into the show a little bit early, so the public haven't actually got in yet. And we've been having a chat with Jonathan from Maisemore Apiaries, and we've been pointed in the direction of these polystyrene nukes and polystyrene hives. And it's something that I've never really considered before. So what we've actually done is taken a close look at how they go together, how you clean them, how you can paint them to protect them, and also discuss the benefits that you can have from keeping your bees in a polystyrene hive. And not only do they do the nukes, but they do the full-size hives as well, in national and in commercial. Polystyrene construction, as you can see, and they just literally slot together. And so what we're going to do is we're going to set up an apiary with all of these polystyrene hives. We're going to go through the whole process of putting them together. So construction, we're going to show you how to paint them, and then we're going to put some bees into them and see how the bees get on through this season and through the winter. And I'm quite excited about doing this because I've always been a little bit stuffy about using polystyrene hives, but having had conversations with various people, I think that these are going to be a real benefit to us. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm really excited to say that we've agreed with Jonathan and the team at Maisemore Apiaries that we're going to set up an apiary over the coming weeks, and we'll show you that as we progress. So just quickly before they throw open the doors, Maisemore Apiaries are a company that are online. They supply a huge amount of beekeeping equipment, and at the show here they've got a huge range of different equipment. So we'll take the camera off the tripod and I'll just take a quick walk around and show you some of the equipment that they've got here. I'll put all the information in the description below, as well as links to the Maisemore Apiaries site on the internet, and please do go and take a look at some of the equipment that they've got. One of the biggest issues I have with the poly hive is how do you clean it once you've had bees in it for a while, maybe you've picked up an infection or you just want to do some maintenance and clean it. And we found some other products here at the show that I think are going to be perfect for cleaning the hive and keeping it as new. And we'll show you that over the coming weeks when we need to use it. It was obvious walking around the show that poly nukes and hives are becoming big business here in the UK. There were a lot of suppliers with a range of different types of poly hives and nukes. Maisemore have some well constructed equipment. This is the commercial poly nukes, and we're going to be getting some of those as well. But they had an awful lot of the more traditional equipment as well, and you can pick up some really good deals at the trade shows, so they're really worth having a look round and go with a list, because if you don't go with a list you'll end up buying lots of bits and pieces that possibly you don't need. But I was delighted to agree with Jonathan and the team at Maisemore that we are going to set up a fantastic new apiary supplied by Maisemore, and it'll be all commercial poly hives, fully equipped, and we're going to put our bees into them, and we should hopefully have that set up over the coming weeks. So keep an eye out for those series of videos, and we'll just finish with a quick image of one of the national poly hives, and you can see the pricing at these shows is very, very competitive. So that's a quick look around the Maisemore stand. I'm delighted that we've now got somebody that's going to sponsor an apiary, and I'm really looking forward to being able to show you how those poly hives go together, and in fact how the bees take to them, whether they enjoy being in those hives or whether we prefer having them in the wooden hives. I'm now going to head off and enjoy the rest of the weekend convention, and we'll catch up next time. Thanks for watching.